Hello friends, in my previous video I have already discussed in detail about the advantage of RC phase shift oscillator over LC oscillator. That is, you can produce very low frequency by a very small RC phase shift oscillator circuit. Okay, but if you want to produce a large if you want to produce a small frequency with LC oscillator, then you need a large circuit. That means the circuit will become bulky, and that is basically a big disadvantage of LC oscillator. Now, one question may come in your mind that okay, we understood that what is the advantage of RC phase shift oscillator over LC oscillator. So, is there no disadvantage of RC phase shift oscillator? So, basically, what I want to discuss in this video, that whether all the properties of RC phase shift oscillators are good, or is there some disadvantage of using RC phase shift oscillator also. Okay, so let us discuss in this video. Okay, so see, the basic RC phase shift oscillator, as you know that this is the basic diagram of RC phase shift oscillator. Okay, so here I have taken that basic configuration, that is 3 RC series connection to provide 180-degree phase shift in the feedback network. Already I discussed in detail about this circuit, derivation related to that and numericals. This A is basically the basic amplifier block, and this blue color box is basically the feedback network, which is composed of 3 RC network. So observe the feedback network only, and you can see that here what we are using mainly resistor and capacitors, obviously, right? So basically in RC phase shift oscillator, resistors are used in the resistors and capacitors are used in the feedback network. Another RC phase shift oscillator already I discussed, that is Wein's bridge oscillator, and here if you take the feedback network as ideal voltage amplifier with gain AV, okay, so basically see, this was our RC feedback network, one RC series combination, then another RC parallel combination. Okay, again here we are observing that the feedback network for the RC phase shift oscillator is basically nothing but made up of resistor and capacitor. And here is the disadvantage of the use of RC phase shift oscillator. The most important disadvantage of RC phase shift oscillator is the temperature dependence. What is temperature dependence? See, just recall your basic concept of physics. Okay, this relation you all know when you are studying in your class 12. They are in the obviously in class 8 also. From the class 8 physics also you know this, that is R equal to R naught into 1 plus alpha into delta T, where R is the resistance of the conductor at temperature T degrees Celsius, where R naught is the resistance corresponding to a reference temperature, and we take generally the reference temperature as 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, alpha is nothing but the temperature coefficient, and it may be positive temperature coefficient or negative temperature coefficient. Negative temperature coefficient occurs for, correct, semiconductor, and positive temperature coefficient for normally conductors. Okay, and delta T is basically the difference between the operating and the reference temperature. Okay, so basically these parameters you all know, and this is the relationship which we know, that R equal to R naught into 1 plus alpha into delta T. So from this expression it is quite clear that as the temperature increases, the resistance will obviously increase. Okay, that is the disadvantage. See, what is the disadvantage? You will understand it very easily. Suppose you consider this Wein bridge oscillator you are using in Delhi. Okay, in India I am considering, suppose you are using in Delhi. Now in Delhi there is one temperature, so you have designed the circuit corresponding to a frequency F1. Okay, any frequency, it may be 100 hertz, 200 hertz, whatever. So F1 frequency, you have designed your circuit in such a way that it will produce F1 frequency in the output. Okay, now you take the same circuit and keep it in Kashmir. Then in Kashmir obviously temperature is lesser than Delhi, then obviously the frequency, the circuit will not produce F1 frequency sine wave in Kashmir. Why? Because for the RC phase shift oscillator or Wein bridge oscillator, the frequency is dependent on the resistor and capacitor. So what is the formula? Just recall, for Wein bridge oscillator, what? Correct. F is equal to 1 by 2 pi RC, and for RC phase shift oscillator, the formula is F is equal to 1 by 2 pi RC root of R of 6, right? So from these two equations it is quite clear that the frequency produced by RC phase shift oscillator is dependent on the resistor which is there in the feedback network. So basically as the resistance changes due to change in temperature in between Delhi and Kashmir. So obviously the generated frequency will be different in the in different places where temperature difference is there, and that will affect the circuit. You have designed your circuit in such a way, so why you will have to design your circuit in different place differently. You want to make one generalized circuit which will produce F1 frequency all over the world or universe, right? So basically this you will not achieve by the Wein's bridge or three-phase RC phase shift oscillator, because the resistance is dependent on the temperature. And moreover, obviously we cannot ignore the effect of the capacitance also. The capacitance also depends on temperature. Why? See, just intuitively itself you can clearly understand. See, if this is the basic configuration of the capacitor. If you just recall your physics concept, that I have just taken two parallel plate capacitor for the just explanation purpose. You can choose any capacitor like spherical or cylindrical, and you can put the same concept there. This same concept is applicable there also. See, two parallel plates which are basically conducting, through which we are connecting basically the terminals or wires we connect, and in between two parallel plates there is dielectric, and here comes the disadvantage produced by the capacitor. The dielectric is dependent on temperature. What is the dielectric formula for capacitor? Epsilon naught into epsilon r. Okay, where epsilon naught is the obviously permittivity of the free space, and epsilon r basically depends on the temperature, because this is relative permittivity and it depends on the temperature. Okay, so in this way the capacitance also depends on the temperature. So due to this, the frequency generated by the oscillator will change, because the frequency generated by the RC phase shift oscillator is dependent on the resistor and capacitor, and the resistor and capacitor changes with change in temperature, and this is the huge disadvantage of using RC phase shift oscillator. This is the basic limitation. So what is the moral of our today's discussion, or what is the moral of the story? The moral is basically the main disadvantage or limitation of RC phase shift oscillator is the frequency generated by these circuits are temperature dependent, and that's all. This may come as a quiz. You have quiz, right? In your curriculum you have quiz component. Okay, in quiz it may appear as one question, or suppose is as a 2 mark question in analog electronic circuit paper. They may ask in such a way that discuss the limitation of the RC phase shift oscillator. Okay, so this is the disadvantage of RC phase shift oscillator. So this is all for this video. For more videos related to electronics and communication engineering, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you for watching.